The average individual has limited knowledge of how the wealthy behave. When they finally learn how wealthy people live and manage their money, they are often taken aback. People who spend a lot of money usually win us over. But the truth is, it's difficult to tell if someone is affluent based on how they spend their money. Some people are skilled at conjuring up illustrations that lead others to believe they are wealthy. You may be interested in learning how millionaires make their money and how you may do the same. To be honest, you'd have to learn from these individuals themselves. And that's exactly why we're here, to tell you not to worry, as we will reveal the millionaire's unknown habits that you should follow. Stay tuned to the end to learn the most critical habit that will help you become a millionaire and lead you to a fulfilled life. If you're interested in improving your financial skills, make sure you click the like and subscribe button. Now let's take a look at some of the smart habits by millionaires that you should adopt. Frugal lifestyle. You would want to learn that wealthy people are surprisingly frugal. They don't spend all the money they make on flashy items like societal influences would have you believe. More than likely, they understand that being a millionaire means little. They understand the value of possessing millions of dollars, yet they don't squander it on whatever their heart's desire is. They understand that money is earned via hard work and dedication, so they will not waste it. Consider Warren Buffett, who has lived in the same house he bought in 1958 for $31,000. At the same time, this is an extreme example for one of the most richest men. It just goes to show how the majority of wealthy people think. When they shop, they prioritize quality and choose items that will last a long time. They regard every extra expense as a possible loss compounded with interest. Aggressive savings. Millionaires save more than the ordinary person, with most of them saving more than half of their income. Of course, you'll need to make a respectable living to do so, but the ordinary millionaire isn't a high earner. According to Ramsey Solutions, just 31% of millionaires earn more than $100,000 per year on average throughout their careers, and 1/3 never earned a six-figure salary in a single working year. Financial freedom awaits those who can save this much of their income, at which point they can use compound interest to accelerate their wealth accumulation. This is one of the reasons why the wealthy become even wealthier. Every dollar saved is essentially a dollar earned without having to work for it. But don't get carried away. The amount of money you can save is limited, whereas the amount of money you can earn is unlimited. Wise investment. Wealthy people are extremely cautious with their money. Well, they must be if they want to keep it and develop it. They risk losing all they've worked so hard for throughout their lifetime if they aren't careful. Due to the unexpected influx of cash and lack of financial understanding, lottery winners and retired professional athletes lose everything since they don't know how to make sensible investments. The possibility of making an unusually large return on a speculative venture deceives the poor. Millionaires are cautious with their investments, carefully balancing risk and profit, and they have a solid sense of how much risk is acceptable. They stick to tried and true strategies, such as real estate, low-cost index funds, and exchange-traded funds, or ETFs. These are investments that have been chosen to perform well when purchased with caution. Talking about the wise investment, you can learn exactly how billionaires built different online businesses, make six figures, and how you can also make $10,000 monthly. But to do that, you need to click on the link in the description below. You'd want to check that out immediately after watching this video because it's only open to the first 30 people. Now back to the smart millionaires' habits you should adopt. They act discreetly. Millionaires aren't usually boasting about how much money they make, how much money they spend, or flashing their apparent wealth. They are unlikely to drive exotic cars, reside in majestic mansions, or possess a significant jewelry or watch collection. In truth, the average millionaire probably lives in an average area, drives mainstream cars that are often older and less expensive than a poor person's, does a regular job, and doesn't do anything fancy. Overly flashy people are frequently the opposite of wealthy people. The key distinction between an ordinary person with a low net worth and a billionaire is that the wealthy one understands how to manage money by living well below their means, and saving, and investing. You can't know if someone is a millionaire when you're strolling past them in traffic. Generosity. Surprisingly, most millionaires are not misers who hoard their money and refuse to share it with anyone. They claim that being generous to individuals, charities, and religious organizations have contributed significantly to their success. Furthermore, they derive a great deal of fulfillment from being able to give out some of their money to make a positive difference in the lives of others. They don't just give everything away because if they did, they wouldn't be able to grow richer and offer increasing sums of money over time. Opportunities. Wealthy people are continuously on the lookout for new opportunities. They are inquisitive, and they see opportunities where others do not. Every problem-solving situation has the potential to generate revenue. They are also on the lookout for new relationships, investments, and prospects for progress in their career. Millionaires are usually content with what they have accomplished, but they are continuously seeking a method to go to the next level. This is partly because they know how far $1 million will go, whereas the poor see it as an infinite amount of money. Poor people look for ways to make excuses rather than ways to improve. The wealthy are also financially prepared to act if an opportunity arises, as opposed to being unprepared and indecisive. Planning for a worst-case scenario. Millionaires understand that there will be good times and bad times, both financially and personally. While some people are only a week away from going bankrupt, millionaires make a concerted effort to keep a safety net in place in case something unforeseen occurs. They save money in case their income is interrupted. Typically, 3 to 6 months of personal and business expenses are required. Furthermore, they may save money to take advantage of a market crash and purchase assets at a steep discount. These safety nets become more important as they become wealthier, and more is at stake. They continue to learn. After graduating from high school or college, the average person stops learning. Rich people, on the other hand, see formal education as just the tip of the iceberg, so they stay relevant and strive to improve to be successful. It is critical to continue to learn. Rich people spend more time reading or watching educational videos than they do watching mindless television shows. To make the most of their commute, they listen to podcasts while driving to work. They ask questions that could be beneficial to them when they network with others. Instead of focusing solely on themselves, they never stop learning new skills because they don't believe they know everything there is to know and can stop trying to learn. You are only as successful as the people you spend most of your time with. The wealthy are always on the lookout for people who are goal-oriented, optimistic, enthusiastic, and have a positive mental outlook. Gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most positive attitudes you can have in life, whether you're extremely wealthy or extremely poor. Seeing blessings such as good health, the people you surround yourself with, and the ability to build wealth will keep you happy and motivated. Remember, someone is always in a worse situation than you are, just as there is always someone who is in a better position than you are. As a boss or a business owner, it is always important to be extremely grateful. These individuals should be grateful to their workers, other businesses with whom they can collaborate, and even their competition, which pushes them to improve. Being grateful is an important part of achieving financial independence. It serves as a reminder that it isn't all about money. Money is how you can achieve great things. However, gratitude is the key to living a life of meaning, happiness, and fulfillment. Learning to look for the positive in a situation rather than acting like a victim who is jealous and resentful of others and complains about a lack of ability to succeed. Negative people and influences should also be avoided at all costs. Negative, destructive criticism will derail your efforts to achieve success. Tell us what you think about the behaviors of a millionaire. Is it possible for you to apply these things? Please let us know. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if it was helpful. If you're new to our channel, subscribe and turn on post notifications. See you next time.